Alright, so Purgatory Melly is now over half a year old, and a lot of the teams that he used to just be the main guy on have sort of replaced him, but I think there's a team that is still at the top that you can have an argument he might be the best for the job, which is the Skadi team. You have Tier now, which is so crazy. But I see a lot of people are also using Lost Vein. The thing about Purgatory Melly is that he is such a menace when it comes to forcing your enemy to attack you, because the best thing that you can do when you don't want to attack your opponent, so let's say the enemy has Lost Vein Meliodas, right? And you don't want to crit him, you move cards and you get ultimate gauge, potentially push for an ultimate if you get lucky with a card combination. But Purgatory Melly completely cucks that mechanic by just lowering your ultimate gauge if you don't attack. So cool. I mean, his passive is a... so, you have to scroll down to be able to read the whole thing. I don't think there's been a character since that you have to scroll down on the page because the passive is so long. What were they cooking? And, you know, obviously it wasn't the greatest thing to face demon teams about every game. But now with more characters that have released and to the level of the power creep that was Ascanor and Purgatory Melly, it doesn't feel so bad. Or at least not as bad as it was, because my god. The power creep was insane! It was truly insane. Okay. The power creep that was Purgatory Melly especially, with his Yu-Gi-Oh passive, was just crazy, right? I'm not gonna hit the hardest. Okay, still pretty hard, but almost no debuffs on Skadi, just a little bit, you know. Skadi, the Skadi team is really... This guy doesn't have Kusok. What is this? The Skadi team is really good against Bond teams, which is why it's so successful, right? And against demon teams, it's still pretty good. Like, it's not the best thing ever, though. For sure. Against the other teams that aren't the Bond team, you're gonna see... You know, it doesn't perform as crazy. It's still good, though. Especially against... I think the only two teams I really think are... The Sky team is really good against are Bond and Demons. Because Demons, they really want to debuff you as well. Chandler player. Those are the ones that you don't want to face. Not because it's particularly that good, but my god, the freaking disables are so annoying. I guess it's way more annoying when you're using tier, because with Purgatory Melly you can actually cleanse as well, and the cleanse is a big time help, right? Ooh. What is it going? I mean, Melaska's ultimate is not the greatest thing ever. I just took it just cause. I just got it because. Okay. Disables the Melaska, makes sense. Alright. So let's I'm just gonna combine these cards right here. Should I still ult with Melaska? It's just gonna lose the ult gauge anyways. Yeah, I guess. She's gonna lose the ultimate gauge anyways, and it's not like counters work against ults anyways. Might as well. Not the most damage, but... Alright, Skadi is filled with debuffs because of Green Saurio as well. And, you know, not Melaska. The passive as well from Purgatory Melly. You know, it's a debuff too. That's not killing. Yeah, he's so lowered. Now she's gonna be encroached. I want to see if that kills. Almost. But Skadi is just crazy. Skadi is just crazy. So we're gonna do this. Man, I kind of want to AoE with Melly. That might be that might be too much. Nah, I'm going for it. She has a lot of debuffs. She has so many debuffs. Attacking with Masculine first should apply a debuff to melee. Yeah, so that I do 40% more damage. Yeah. Because when it gets to the point where Skadi has 6 or 7 debuffs, you can start trusting that your character is going to do an insane amount of damage. And we're not even facing Bond. This is like a demon team. A tier with Melascula, that is an interesting team. Let's do this. Always dump the Melascula cards. Or I always dump the Melascula cards. Because they're of nothing of value, really. Unless you really need to heal with Melascula. But a lot of teams have Infect as well. Not this one, but a lot of teams do. Okay, they're debuffed, so they're going to be lowered by Zeldris and Skadi, so I'm pretty confident we're not going to just get wiped here. Yeah. As strong as Tyr is, like how much attack does he have right now? Yeah, he's being lowered a lot, and this is not even showing like Zeldris's. Green Zeldris is lower, right? So, let's waste this Skadi card here. Then we're going to attack with melee and then AoE with melee. So we can get the attack boost, right? Might kill Melascula with the single target. Yeah. Even without the attack boost, because he's just... he's getting so much extra damage from Skadi. So much extra damage from Skadi. Ha! Okay, that ult ain't killing nobody. That's fine. That ult ain't killing nobody. It's funny because the Holy Relic for Brynhilde gives her more attack if she has a debuff, but then Zeldris also lowers her for having a debuff. It's kind of... she's kind of not getting anything really from that relic. Other than the fact that she can only be debuffed once, which is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Apply a debuff to that bond so he can take more damage. Oh, by the way, I changed the link on Skadi. I was using like red Sauriel on melee and Mael on Skadi, but it makes more sense to have green Sauriel on Skadi because I have Sauriel in the back. I'm sorry, I have Zeldris in the back, and unless the enemies are getting like ignited a lot, I need help from green Sauriel to really maximize. And in case the enemy just doesn't have a debuff at all, right? Then I can apply it with a Skadi card because melee does really rely on the enemies being debuffed, so he can do more damage. I've been like struggling to find a Bond. I've been quitting matches because I just really want to face a Bond team. Did people stop using Bond or something? Because I can barely find any. Am I just getting really unlucky? I think I'm just getting really unlucky. Makes no sense. It's like the most used team right now still is Bond Sin team. And I can barely face any. Okay, his strategy here obviously is to ultra rush with Bond. If he wants to do so, he has to attack Nanashi. That's interesting. Lower my crit chance. Do I trust that melee would kill Bond with a level 2 AoE? I weirdly do. I weirdly do. So I'm gonna cleanse and then AoE. I don't think I'll kill Twigo. Oh, I do, actually. Nice. Twigo doesn't have Tarmiel Link. That's weird. I missed a bunch of crits. Are you kidding me? I really missed just a bunch of crits. Melee, how can you do this to me? Bond is being very lowered. There's a chance I'll just survive from, like, you know, him being supremely lowered. He's attacking with Merlin first. I guess he's trying to apply more debuffs to melee so he does more damage. But he's gonna be even more lowered. He's gonna be so lowered. So lowered. Bro. Does he know what Skadi does? I mean, he was cocked from having Merlin to begin with, but still. This is my 30th match. I finally found a Bond. That's insane. I guess people are not using Bond anymore because of the Skadis, but Jesus Christ. That's all I want. All I want is to face one. Okay. Going first is weird. And he's not even using dodge food. What is he even using? Because for me to go first is preposterous. Like, he has so much more CC than me in his characters. I didn't even check how much he had. Okay. This ult rushing here is a problem. He got an extra card for Lost Vein and was able to ult rush. I think I halt. And wait up. Skadi's gonna have more and more debuffs, and his ult will not be able to kill me. I have the damage reduction for melee as well. On both melee and Melaskin. Unfortunately, Skadi doesn't take any of the damage reduction for her, but you know. Another debuff. Another 2 debuffs actually. Got bounce passive as well. Another debuff on top of that. Yep. 6/6 melee with the end's damage increase. Oh, that's unfortunate. He knew he wasn't gonna kill me, so he just he was like, okay, I need to also go ahead and debuff melee, so he doesn't have crit chance. Do I bother attacking now? I think I do. I'm gonna go for the kill on this DN. I'm not gonna AoE. I'm gonna go for the kill on this DN. Yeah, having... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, having the crit chance lower was really unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm telling you, like, you face a Bond using Skadi and you just... Especially with the ignites, because you gotta also account that I had 4 ignites on my head. That's 40% more damage that he was doing, and he still wasn't able to kill Skadi. Craziness. Craziness. But I was gonna make this video entirely on the Skadi team with Purgatory Meliodas, but after struggling to face Bonds for an hour and almost an hour and a half, I'm gonna play Demons. It's getting annoying. And don't get me wrong, the Skadi team doesn't have to face Bonds, really doesn't. But for the sake of the video, it's much cooler to face Bonds because you just do so much more damage. Let's do this. Thankfully got level 2 because killing... Oh, he's not in an unknown team, actually. This team right here is easy to deal with. I don't know why he's like even considering using something like this. You know, killing tiers right now with the demon team is tough if they're on the unknown team. The unknown team just has so much stats because of Nanashi and Freyr that it's so hard to kill tier in the first turn. And if you don't, you just lose. It's as simple as that, especially if you dare touch him and you do damage to him. If you drop him under 66% health, he gets 50% attack and he just one-shots your whole team. Demons or otherwise, it's just... It's crazy. It's crazy. And I see people saying that you can only play with tier if you're going first, which is a lie. It's just a bold-faced lie. You can go second with him, no problem, depending on what team you're using. You're just thinking as someone that thinks that you can't win if you go second, regardless of what character you're using. When in reality, there's like a few top teams right now that go second. The only top team right now that can't go second, or can, but even then, is like Sins, right? But Sins, even Sins can go second. You just have to ult rush with it, right? Because it can be pretty hard should deal with a Sin ult rush. It really can. Yeah, I'm not attacking Lost Vein because Lost Vein is pretty tanky. So we're going for Estarossa in this case right here. Because Estarossa really is like the heart and soul of the demon team. You take out Estarossa and the demon team is so much weaker. Those darkness stacks are... They are what gives it strength, really. I mean, everything around it, you know. The support units are really crazy. Everything like that, but still, of course. Thanks. I mean, this just kills, right? Oh, I was really hoping that wouldn't crit. Yeah, even if I am disabled, I still have the 50% attack related stats. So if I'm not getting any pierce for the AoE card, I'm still gonna hit hard. And demons are interesting right now because I've been facing a lot of them. A lot of them. But they lose against the Skadi team, and they lose against tier. Or a good unknown team tier. So I don't know why people, I guess people don't want to let go of it. Of course. Of course. Now I face exactly what I've been wanting to face for like 2 hours almost. A 420k CC. Sin team is literally what I wanted to face with the Skadi team. Oh my god. And the Sin team, I mean, going second to the Sin team against this is just... You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Unless... Nah, it's... Why? Why couldn't it be like half an hour ago? Oh, the reason I'm recording for 2 hours, by the way, you can blame on the amount of bots. And, you know, I'm not the most opposed to keeping bots in videos like this about. But some are just like, they don't even have gear. It's like, how am I supposed to play and honestly keep a how can I put this? Interesting? Or anything, commentary, when I'm facing a Lost Vein that has no gear. You know what I mean? Like, it's a Lost Vein that dies from like a level 1 Purgatory Meliodas with no attack boost. It's just whack, right? So these bots also contribute a lot to the... Ouchie. This guy, what is he using? Skadi DN Lost Vein with Twigo in the back. I see. I kind of get. I kind of get it. Because you're gonna have so much HP with all 3 of your characters. Against Bonds is also pretty good. You're trolling! I still win though, so it's fine. But, Jesus. Twigo really survived, damn. Even if he fully wipes me, I still win because I have a unit in the back. Will he wipe me? He has no team. And he's being lowered. He did, wow. Lost Vein, man. I guess when Lost Vein is alone, he ends up having 4 cards. Which is pretty nice. But still. It is pretty crazy how varied, I guess, the meta is right now, though. Way more demon teams today. I swear I faced... So I played like about 30 matches. I think at least 20 plus of them were demons with Chandler specifically. Demons with Chandler specifically. Odd, but I guess I kind of get it. I guess. Can Chandler Demons team really win against Bonds? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, is that why? Is the lowering on the Bonds? Because again, I don't think so. Okay. I don't wanna get him like more rank ups, but I feel like I have to do this. You will at least kill the Chandler. Or, you know, everybody. Yeah, Purgatory Meliodas still rocks. So good.